Is
See,
Kamek
this is what we're going to have, is we're going to... Oh no, they're all back. I was going to say what we're going to have is that we're going to be all worried about these angels, and then Sharon's just going to walk up behind them and stab them all.
She was here all along.
While they were gone, Kamek's gonna be talking to you, Van. He says,
"Oh boy,
Van.
Yes, Kamek.
How would you like to do another experiment with me at some point?"
Oh, I would.
Belina doesn't let me do these things, but I feel like you would let me.
I mean, it would be pretty pricey after last time.
Oh, well, you survived last time. You were in no real danger in the end.
No real danger.
In the end.
I was bitten.
A little bit. It happens to the best of us. I was just out in the field 2 weeks ago and I got stung by a bee. Same thing.
Was it a giant metallic demon bee?
It may well have been. I don't see why that's relevant.
To be fair, bee stings can hurt a lot.
Yeah, I hate bees.
Exactly. Well, what I'd really like to do is take you apart a little bit. I could put you back together in the end.
I'm going to say no to that.
What if I were to give you 100 coins?
I'm quite fond of being one part.
What if I were to tell you that you'd be back together again in no time?
Doesn't bring me any comfort.
Fine. You're missing out on a golden opportunity, though.
Just imagine we could have 2 vans.
Oh no!
2 small vans. Minivans, if you will.
Easier to crush.
Minivans.
I still get your body when you die.
Minivans,
It's just
that's
a
so
matter
good.
of time. Oh, minivan, that's funny. Meanwhile, this conversation goes on for a while. And then, Jakey Boy and Caesar walk in.
I point my staff at Caesar.
Put my hands up.
Whoa.
Hi.
Hey, he's good, guys.
He's
good.
He's good? You mean the trick?
Nice to meet you.
Nice. We've met.
Oh, right, you. Okay. Sorry, it was only a brief meeting. I forgot the faces that were new in the group.
Pleased to make
You,
your acquaintance.
Yes, you're the new one.
Mhm.
That's who I was saying hi to.
I tip my hat.
Jakey Boy, what is he doing here?
I'm.
I asked Jakey Boy.
Hey,
No need to be so
I
rude.
know. He kind of he's
A traitor?
what? I'll let him
I
explain.
came here. I came back with you guys too. I'm here working with Belina, and I know that's really bad, but no, I needed to step in back to see you guys and apologize for that time in ASMT. Listen, I was working with my sister for a long time and trying to get some answers out of her, and I trusted her. I thought she'd have the answers. She kind of never told me anything, and so now I got the option to come work with Belina to try and undo some of the bullshit, and I'm not getting any answers out of her, of course, either, but yeah.
See, this is what a true comrade does. They apologize for mistakes in the past.
Detect lie with the emotion bracelet.
Alright.
Nice.
In my crate, I
Charisma
make
perception.
I make a raspberry. I silently blow a raspberry at Van.
You silently blow a raspberry.
So you just stick the tongue out?
Yeah, I just
10.
stick my tongue out.
Oh, okay. I mean, Caesar, how much are you lying versus telling the truth?
I think I'm telling the truth.
Okay, then yeah, that's what you get.
Okay. Are you still infested?
Yes. But that's why I'm working with Bulina. Like, she's part of the faction that seems to be trying to balance and undo the, like, bad things that the gods are doing. No offense, Rezcow. She's also kind of terrible. In that, like, she's doing this with, like, slave labor and stuff. But she's also seems to be the only shot, so...
That's certainly not appropriate.
I don't know. She's not telling me anything, so...
So are you saying you need to remain with the stone mine to help her?
For now?
Like,
just now, what Jakey Boy had, what we needed Jakey Boy for was we needed one person from each of the 4 gods to, like, walk in a square around these angels things to bring them somewhere. And, like, we needed all 4.
Who's the 4th?
Well, Belina is none of them. Or she's like the void or something, I don't know.
She's like the absence of power.
I'm aware of what Belina is.
Yeah, that's what she... Okay.
There was
Yeah, but there was a Satanist guy, and then Father McFlibbity.
Yep.
So, can I roll something to resist out loud saying, wait, what?
At this point, I'll say Kamek has left the room.
Get out of here, Kamek.
I forgot Kamek was in the room.
At this point, I'll say he's left.
Okay.
So you may wait what all you want, Rezco.
I scream, wait,
what then?
Yeah, I've got some bad news, Rezcow. Belina has him as a slave.
Alright, gang. Time to plan a rescue mission.
Whoa.
I don't think
We
that's
got
necessary.
so much other things to do right now. It's crazy.
I'm sure they're treating him very nicely.
I am sure of the opposite.
I don't think treating very nicely usually comes hand in hand with the word slave.
Yeah. I mean, if we had somebody voluntarily working on the Mushroom Jesus side, then I think she might not need to keep him as a slave anymore.
I mean, I now have that kind of power.
No, you don't, Rezcow.
What kind of power is it otherwise?
You have what? What was your name again?
Me?
Yeah.
Caesar.
You have what Caesar just described as the void power.
What? That...
Whoa.
No. How do you know that?
Because I have it as well.
What?
But I can't brain talk with you, so how would that work out?
It's different depending on what you had before.
Void power?
Oh.
So I suppose you have zebra-related void powers. I have stone mind-related void
What's
powers.
the void?
So when she says she
I
had
say-
the absence of power is what she called it. So I guess when you have a power removed from you, you're saying that you get like anti-powers.
I quietly
In
say,
a sense.
Void's powers
Huh.
sound stupid, but only when Van has them.
Hannah, you realise you're calling Rezcal stupid as well.
I said when only Van has them. Here, if I'm understanding this, then Stone Mind Void powers are stupid.
Hannah, you have no powers.
I know!
Yeah.
Let's laugh and point. Ha ha. And Barnaby. Who cares?
So what was Belina before then? Oh yeah. Hi, Barnboo. Where do they know
I
you
don't
from?
need powers, I have a gentlemanly attitude.
Okay.
He follows the gentleman god.
No god but my own.
Oh, jeez.
But for real though, like, I'm not gonna let them keep Father McFlibbity as a slave.
Yeah.
Like, you're crazy if you think I'm gonna let that be a thing.
We have priorities.
Yes, we
The-
do
no.
have priorities.
Rescuing a guy who's done us a huge favor in the past me and Brezcow and Jakey Boy. I certainly agree with maybe, but again, the things that Belina is doing, I think, are very important to like the continuation of our world. So, would you mind? Oh, I know we don't have. That's the thing. We don't. There's nobody else who can do it.
So you're saying we'll be dooming the world if we save him?
Well, they'll just have to ask him nicely, but with his full cooperation.
Do you know anybody else who could be convinced to be a Mushroom Jesus participant in Belina's plans?
Look, I'm sure he would help out if he understood what was at stake. It's just that I don't mind if he helps if he's doing so willingly. It's the fact that it's not willing. It makes it wrong.
You see, why did you have to come in here and say he was a slave?
Because he speaks the truth.
Because he's a comrade.
I'm trying to make up for my deception
You
earlier.
literally
I'm not
just... Oh, I was about to say, Jakey boy, you literally sold Father McClibby out.
In what way? I'm confused.
You opted not to save him in the tower? In fact, when the one face was
it was that guy? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was someone else.
Father McClibity is forgetful.
It's true.
Where is he right now?
I think we left him with Belina after we got the angels to the transport caravan.
Yeah.
So, he's like on another ship? Like on a car?
It was like a caravan.
Like on the ground.
Yeah.
Like
Are they still there?
Well, you don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, we left them.
If I look out the window, can I see them?
Roll his perception.
Do you want to use his telescope?
Yeah, Van
I got
has a
9.
telescope.
I'll look as well.
Right.
With a 9? It's not unreasonable.
I got 11 with the telescope.
11 with the telescope, you do see it moving out into the distance. With 2 plot points, you could... Yeah, well, no, because with the telescope, yeah. 9 is not good enough. But with an 11 with the telescope, you can see it sort of moving on out. It seems to be going relatively slow, though. So,
Okay. I relay that.
How reasonable do you think it is to borrow this airship for a moment?
well, you could probably get there on foot.
Oh.
It's
okay.
going very slowly.
All right.
Or we could borrow inverted commas the airship and get there faster and have an airship.
Marginally?
Yeah, but we'd also get an
Maybe?
airship
I don't
out
know.
of the deal.
I don't know if you would get there faster, considering there'd be a giant battle with Kamek.
Also, we'd need to stop the airship to go to them, and then it could just get taken back at that point.
But we'd end up with an airship.
I thought you were supposed to be a
Airship
smart
and,
one.
Many stronger enemies than we have currently, or than you have currently.
Yeah.
I guess.
Honestly, I think
Yeah.
chasing them on foot is probably the easier solution.
I don't know if it's wise to go after them, though. What with the angels there?
Look,
Yes, that is the
And
problem.
she is
boy.
saying
Jakey
she is
boy.
saying we're gonna have to do this all again, like Jakey boy, me, and McFlibbity and the Satanist dude. Like she's gonna need Jakey boy and I again. Like I'm just kind of on break.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
Well,
I'm
no,
not doing it.
no. She didn't say that.
no, didn't she say she'd be working with Jakey boy?
Yeah, she said that, but she didn't give you any particulars as to how.
Okay.
Just the next
Yeah,
time
I'm
that
not-
they
I'm not
met,
working
they
with
would be
her.
working with you.
Jakey boy, sometimes, in order to do good, you need to do things that are less wise.
I refuse to work with that boo.
Wow, you're a booist.
I'm against myself. It's true.
I understand where you're coming from. Man,
There was some
Yeah,
hot venom being thrown around.
You did kill her father.
Hey,
Look,
she betrayed us. I don't care. That's all I need.
I need to at least try. I'm not gonna force anyone to try with me, but I need to get there and see if I can get it out.
But these angels could devour you too. I didn't even know that.
I'm willing to risk it.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, they won't devour him. She says they aren't interested in people with void powers.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, yeah, you're void powers now. That's right.
Well, that's
All
a
right.
lie.
Huh.
That is an outright lie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because, or maybe...
Well, she says that's why she was safe, is because she had the absence of power.
She was not safe. She's safe because she refused to do experiments. I went in with the angels and they tried to eat me.
But they didn't.
They nibbled.
That's right. Maybe they couldn't do more than nibble because of that.
Sharon said that they didn't want to... I don't know. They just didn't want to eat.
Like, maybe they smelled the residual of your old power, then had a taste, found out you were void, and then just didn't do more.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it'd be worth it to do the Magic Koopa Kamek 100 coin deal.
You know, Reska might have a point with that.
I just sit and pout in the corner because I don't have any powers.
Wait, Hannah, you might actually be helpful.
Why?
Wow.
But like,
It's like the weirdest thing
I
that's
know,
ever been said.
But like when I say that, I mean like you say how you just kind of sit in the corner. You don't have any powers. The angels should have no interest in you.
I have no powers either.
Yeah, exactly. So if they're not really attracted to you,
Unless they're attracted to gentlemanly powers.
yeah, it's true. But I don't know. You guys could be immune.
Could be.
Do we want to bother risking it?
I mean,
like I said,
Reska...
I'm going there, whether you're coming with me or not. I would appreciate having your help, but it's something I'm fully aware that I can't force you into.
Yeah, I'll help you rescue McFlibbity.
I gotta go convince Kamek not to lift off just yet. Then.
Well, you have a couple hours.
Oh yeah, downtime. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I wanted to use this downtime to take over the airship.
I feel like you're like the one person that Kamek might stall going a little bit, Jakey boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's now or never though.
I gotta talk to Kamek anyway.
Alright, well, you can go do that, but we're gonna handle the caravan first.
Yeah, that's fine. Makes sense.
Alright.
So who is going?
I'll go.
I'll go.
I'm going.
Hannah?
Belina seems to have a working relationship with me at this point, so I can be helpful.
Hannah, you should go with him. I believe.
Basically everyone.
Okay.
Hannah, stay close to me, in case.
I am
so
not.
in that case, Jakey boy can pop into voice 2, and I'll join him later.
Okay, bye guys. Have fun. I feel so alone.
You know, we've got a couple hours, it sounds like. You can probably just come with us.
No, I don't think I trust myself.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys leave the ship.
I'm going to take off the
chasing
parachute
after
if
the
we're leaving the
caravan.
ship.
Okay. Everybody roll me a agility athletics check.
Oh dear.
Alright. I'm good at that.
No
I am not good at that. Slightly better at this than alertness perception.
Athletics running?
9.
Yes, running with you.
Sweet.
10.
7.
12.
Alright.
Good old Speedy Caesar.
10.
Caesar is able to keep up extremely well. The others, everyone else who got below an 11, you're lagging behind a bit. A full turn before Caesar gets there. But you're all gonna get there. No one rolled below a 7, did you?
I rolled a 7, but not below.
Okay. Then everyone's gonna be able to catch up to the caravan. Are you gonna do anything in advance, Caesar, since you're gonna get there a full turn before them?
Shoot. No.
Okay. So I guess you'll get there first and then wait for the others to catch up.
Yeah, I was considering trying to there's nothing I could do that'd be helpful to talk to Belina, get her attention.
Okay. So yeah, you guys reach Bulina's caravan. And you see Bulina in the front, driving a bunch of horses. A bunch of Yoshi, rather.
Same thing, right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Don't kill them, Vescal.
So is Flibbity visible?
No. There's just a caravan. There's a bunch of, like, wagons.
Right.
Now
So
what?
one of the wagons gonna be full of evil angel.
And you see, you know,
machines.
Bulina's in the front.
Right.
So Flibbity's in one of these.
We're looking through the wagons then.
Is there a way to do that safely?
You could roll a stealth check.
Alright. I'll do that. I got a cape on, so I'll give it a shot. What would it be with cover? Like, if I do a stealth check, what is it again? Like, what's the...
Oh,
Stat.
alertness covert. Stealth.
Right. Gonna go ahead and use my lucky ability. Because I rolled a 3. Man, can I lie?
No.
I got a 4.
Wow.
Oh my.
So you're
you like me
reaching
to
for one of
attempt?
the gates. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. You're reaching for one of the back doors of one of the caravans, and it's a giant, like, not crowbar, but like a giant bar lock. And you lift it, and then it drops, and it makes a giant, like, smattering sound. And you hear
Far so
Belina
good?
cry out from the front. He says, "Who's there?"
I'll run up and just try and chat with her. Distract her. Say, hi, sorry, I just caught up.
What are you doing back? I thought you were traveling with your friends.
Yeah, they aren't too happy to see me.
Well, that's unfortunate. That Jonathan, you can never trust him.
Jakey Boy is fine. Some of their new friends weren't happy because I betrayed them back in the ASMT
What?
briefly. I
Betrayal happens.
I
It's
had-
fine.
it was
Classic Bulina.
no, I was trying to apologize, but
Well, certainly
The-
Rezcal
they're-
must have been receptive. He's quite a fine person.
yeah, they've got some new friends that don't know me for as long. So
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You can roll another check, Rezcal, if you like.
Alright. I did marginally better with a 7.
Unfortunately, that's still not enough. You need an 11.
I think the maximum I can get is 8, though.
Oh dear. Well, if you spend 4 plot points, you could do it.
Which I physically cannot have.
Oh.
Well, if you rolled perfectly, you could do it. And she says, "Wait, there's something. I hear something. Do you hear that, Caesar?"
kind of knocked a barrel loose as I was catching up to the caravan.
Roll charisma influence deception.
This is just gonna all go horribly wrong, isn't it?
Yes. Wait, what is my influence? Okay. 7?
Alright, this is always an opposed check. Okay, she got an 8. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
She says, "Even so, we should stop the caravan. I need to take a look at what's going on." And she waves for the caravan to stop, and the Yoshis all say, "Yoshi!" And they stop. Yosh! Yosh!
I'm gonna try and hide.
Roll, a covert stealth check.
Oh, I should probably hide as well.
Hang on, that's alertness covert, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent. 10.
I mean, it's pretty clear that I can't hide.
15.
9.
Alright. Who rolled above an 11?
Me.
Okay. You managed to find a bush and you dive into it just in time. For the rest of you, however, Bulina walks by and she says, "What are you doing here?" Rezkow,
Hey,
is that
Melina. Long time no see,
Why are you
hasn't
invisible?
it? It's the fashion.
you? Just take that silly thing off.
Oh.
What's going on? I'm sorry I couldn't have checked up on you.
Well, I mean, Kamek thinks I'm dead.
Oh. Why does he think that?
Well, he shot me with an airship.
Would you like me to have a word with him about that?
I think I'd rather him think I'm dead.
Okay. Kamek's a fine person, just so you know.
Now that I realize the angels aren't angels, yeah, I get it, but it's complicated. Look, Belina,
What's going on?
you know me well enough that it's pointless for me to try to pull any fibs on you.
I certainly know that wasn't your talent.
I heard you have a close friend of mine in captivity.
Who?
Father of McFlivity.
I don't know who that is. Can you describe
Fish.
a fish?
He's big into Mushroom Jesus.
Oh, him!
Yeah.
Yes, he's one of my servants.
Yeah, he's my old pastor, and I kind of take personal offense of you holding him against his will.
Well, I needed his help.
Well, couldn't you have just asked?
He
Did you try
doesn't
and
want to
convince
help
him?
people like me. He
Well,
thinks
no, you
people
should
like
just-
me are going to destroy the world or something.
Look, I'm okay with him helping you and whatnot, but if he does so willingly, but for him to be a slave like that, I don't like that.
Well, I need someone with Mushroom Jesus powers. And she kind of looks at you for a second. She says, "Oh, you have them now."
Oh, ha, Van! What did I tell you?
I had thought that you were with the zebras.
Oh yeah, I made a switch.
That's strange. How did you pull that off?
Do you know a gal called Sharon?
She says, "Unfortunately."
Well, she the one that did it.
She stabbed him in the face.
She would. Wait, she stabbed him in the face with what?
I don't know.
A thing? A knife? Magic knife?
Was it like an amulet?
No, it was a magic knife.
Well, she stabbed you twice. Iska.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, once was an amulet, the second time was a magic knife.
She kind of looks at you and she says, "That's unfortunate."
Why?
Okay.
But
Why is that unfortunate?
I got holy powers.
Well, it means that when Sharon stabs people with that amulet, it puts them in a certain amount of danger.
Ah.
I mean,
Rezkow can handle it.
I don't fully
I mean-
understand it yet. I'm still investigating. This is part of the reason I'm doing my research. But,
if you want to speak with Sharon, she's in the airship.
no. She'll deny it.
She'll deny that she's there?
No, she'll deny what she's doing. I don't trust her.
Oh.
Finally, someone who'll listen to reason.
Theoretically, we're both working towards the same goals, but
Different method kind of thing. Okay.
I
get it.
I suspect her.
Not of anything in particular, just a general suspicion.
I think she's
I
in
mean,
it for
like-
her own goals.
Like,
I agree. I just don't know
whatever
what
the
those
reason,
are.
though, she's the one that did it, and she's the one that transferred me from Zebra Thing.
And she
to
gave you new
Divine Thing.
powers. These
Yes.
Mushroom Jesus powers. How very strange. Was there a stipulation to these?
Need to give him back at some point.
That makes sense. Damn. Okay.
That is literally the only stipulation.
Yes. It would be. I don't know what she's playing at. I know that she wants less people to have powers. That's all I know about her. You're not the first people she's removed the powers from with that thing.
But it's good for people to have powers, right, Belina? Isn't that what we're working towards, too?
Theoretically, I just wonder why.
Like, powers are cool.
She points to a rune on her
I
side.
cry.
She says she took mine long ago.
Wonder what happens to these powers when Sharon takes them.
Belina says, I don't know.
You don't think she's, like, taking the powers into herself, do you?
She's collecting them.
Yeah.
As far as
collecting
I can tell,
powers.
she's intensely powerful in... She has powers that I don't even know about, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
But I've never sensed anything but nothingness from her, which is fine with me.
I think it was a good choice to keep her locked up in the meat locker in the airship. I mean, what?
Anyway, so you want
So
this
what are we
Father
doing?
McFlibbity back, I take it.
Yes.
Well, for my research, I do need Mushroom Jesus powers. I can't really take yours. I don't have that capability. And I doubt you would volunteer yourself to serve in his place. But
Would you, Rezko?
I'll tell
I
you what.
mean-
Kamek has a number of his priests. If you can get Kamek, I'll stop here for an hour. If you can get Kamek to exchange some priest for Father McFlibbity, I'll gladly release him into your custody. It doesn't matter to me who I have, as long as I have someone with those powers.
Right.
We're still just kind of letting someone stay in
Yeah.
servitude.
Feel a lot better if we could find somebody doing this willingly.
Well, you know how these Mushroom Jesus sorts are. I don't know if we could find someone willing.
See, the problem is, okay, speaking OCC here, OC rather,
Uh-huh.
I feel like Rescal would offer it so that no one would have to do it, but then I'm just kind of out of the game.
Right.
She says, well, You know what, Rezcal? You know Jonathan, right? You're a good friend.
Jakey boy?
Of course.
Yeah, she keeps calling him that for some reason.
Who the hell calls him Jonathan?
I was wondering.
It's his,
I was wondering
it's
who
his
that was.
proper name.
Even back then, you called him Jakey boy.
He hasn't earned a nickname yet.
Wow, that's true.
You've really changed, Belina.
He killed my father.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm fair.
Like, there has to be some change in relationship between Billy and Jakey.
Yeah.
Anyway, she says, he has a blue stone. I'd very much like to get a hold of that.
Huh.
Or actually, she kind of stops and says, it's Van, isn't it?
I don't say anything.
He's hiding in the bushes.
Oh, right. She doesn't say... Right, Van actually hid. Never mind, I forgot about that. So she actually stops for a second, and she says, I do sense something else, though. Never mind. It's fine. If you can get me Jonathan's blue stone, I'd certainly release Father McFlibbity to you.
Man, why did I give Jakey boy the stone? Oh. Really, that's all it would take?
Well,
Now,
or something else
dear-
imbued with holy energies. Intense holy energies.
How about a holy gun?
May I see it?
I'm gonna hold up the gun, but not actually give it to her.
She says, this is not a Mushroom Jesus gun.
Well, I
That's
was just
true.
told it was a holy gun.
it's a stone mine gun. How about this Bible with these letters bolded?
She kind of picks it up and says, this has certainly touched something that's quite resonant with holy energies, but
Is my holy armor the right kind of holy?
she kind of looks at it and she says, yes, as a matter of fact, it is.
This thing saved my life quite a lot of times. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit. But I think it's a fair trade to make sure no one needs to slave it up here.
Valkal, before you give your armor away, didn't Sharon have that knife that the angels had?
That's what
Wouldn't
she
that
stabbed
be
you
awesome?
with, Riscal.
Yeah, what was it? Holy?
Yeah.
Or was it? Okay, I wasn't sure it was holy or what's the word? Stone mindy. Yeah, but I mean, are you willing to try and pry that away from Sharon?
You could just ask for it.
Exchange it for a grape soda or a bottle cap. I'm sure she'd do.
I just...
I'll give you 2
What?
grape sodas.
I wonder if she'd be willing to trade. Or pivot.
Or you could, talk to her, give me the cloak, and I could try and pickpocket it.
That's
I don't think
probably
that
a more
would-
likely solution to work, considering, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea. Alright. So, Belina, just keep going, or wait here, it's cool. We could get you a super holy knife.
She says that would be
Um,
acceptable, of course.
Alright. If not, if you can get it, I'll give you my armor. And, alright, let's get this tried then. And we'll hurry back to the ship.
So you head back to visit Sharon.
Yes.
Alright.
Hooray.
You open up the larder, and Sharon is there.
Okay, so wait a second. Before we do anything, actually, aren't there guards now in that area?
Yep.
I need to be invisible.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
But then, in the larder, Van
Oh.
needs to get the cape.
How many guards on duty?
6. I had said that before.
Aren't they all
Well,
on
actually,
break?
wait, no. They're all gone. Because the angels are gone.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Right.
Well,
So
that
actually,
works
it's not guarded currently.
Okay. That's great.
Plus, all of the guards will
Uh,
be out sunbathing or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So to give me an excuse, I'm gonna go back to Jakey Boy's room to get myself a grape soda.
Okay.
And, Van, follow me in.
Yep. I put the cape on.
Alright.
Alright.
You guys go into the room.
I'm going to cautiously go in behind them as well, because I don't want to leave Rescal more or less alone talking to Sharon.
And Sharon says, "Oh, hello, Rescal. How are
Hey,
you
sorry
feeling?"
I'm late. Here's your grape soda.
Oh, she says, "Oh, you remembered." I was starting to get worried.
No, don't worry, Sharon. I just things were happening.
Well, what's
I don't
going
know how
on?
I don't know how much you're aware of inside the fridge here.
Oh yeah, my neighbors are gone. It's gonna be lonely
Yeah.
around here.
I mean, were you able to communicate with them?
We talked.
Oh wait, they can. Oh yeah, so are they like the same kind that were roaming around in 2-3?
Oh no. Well, they're the corpses.
But they can still talk. That's weird.
Well, they weren't talking.
Oh, so they had a friend within them?
Yes. They were imbued with other energies.
A lot of people talking a lot about different kind of energies these days.
Well, I was able to talk to them. Don't worry, they're not the angels. Don't worry, they're just using their bodies.
Right. Oh, that explains, actually, a little bit. Okay. While I'm here, I just want to help you sell something, Sharon. My new powers, are they voidy or holy?
Oh no, holy.
Okay. See, Van's trying to make me believe they weren't holy at all.
I could
and
make you like us if we want, but
I mean, I'd rather be holy.
well, you
I
will
just
be
want-
for now.
I just want to make sure that,
You'll be like us
I
in
have
the
the right
end.
information. Oh, so eventually I'll be empty.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll have to give the powers back.
Right, so... Right, I remember that. It's as you said, like, at some point I'll get them back, and I'm ready for that. A lot of people saying a lot of things, and I figured I wanted to get some of that information straight, and I know I just want to get a few things clear, and, I know I can trust on you always, Sharon.
Do you need something?
Well, I mean, you told me, you just cleared up a few things that a bunch of people have been telling me, contradictory things.
Is that all?
I mean, how have you been doing here? Like, you've just been hanging out with all this meat?
Yeah. Meat is very tasty.
That is true, but raw meat's technically dangerous to consume.
Oh, none of this is raw. This is all like beef jerky, sort of.
Oh, man. Wait, you get to hang around here while I'm stuck in Jakey Boy's room? Sharon.
Plot twist, it's all Yoshi meat.
I think we need to find a way to have our places reversed.
I disagree.
What are you doing here, Barnaby?
Making sure you don't do anything particularly stupid.
Sharon says, Barnaby, have you seen this new bottle cap? It has a grape on it.
No, and I don't care.
Sharon, please tell me everything you know about this bottle cap.
She begins to go into the long and rich history of bottle caps.
Alright, hopefully Van has time to do his check on that.
Hint.
Are you actually going to try and sleight of hand Sharon, Van?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh man. This is not going to go well.
I like that tone of voice where it's just like, you dare mess with Sharon, you fool?
This is where we find out that Sharon actually has basically no useful stats and is just pointless and has just been bluffing the entire time.
I'm still convinced that she's going to be like the final boss.
Oh yeah, almost. I'm
Honestly,
pretty convinced on that.
it can go either way.
It's gonna be Sharon or Van.
No, it's the coin. The final boss is the coin.
Sharon's gonna be the proprietor of the coin.
Sharon opens a bank, has one coin in it.
You have to plan a heist for one coin.
So what do I need to roll?
Oh, agility, covert, sleight of hand.
If this crit fails, we're screwed.
Please do not say that.
We'll have a conversation.
Man, if he rolls perfectly, we're screwed.
Almost perfectly. 15.
Alright.
Hey.
Could be
You
worse.
reach around into her pocket as you see the dagger, or rather, you see the dagger kind of, laying by her side, like on a hilt. And you gingerly take it out of the hilt.
Okay.
Huh.
I will obviously make sure it's underneath my cape and then slowly make my way to the door, ready to go out.
Well, we've noticed that happen, looking at Sharon.
Hmm?
Well, the people watching Sharon have noticed that happen, like a dagger just floating.
Oh, certainly not.
Right.
I mean, my plan is basically, I listen to her tell everything about the bottle cap, and then I thank her. So I always love hearing about ball caps from you, Sharon.
Yes, I always like
Truly.
talking about them.
4
Makes my day.
times.
But, I mean, I don't know when the ship's gonna leave back, when I need to go back in hiding, unfortunately. But looking forward to talking with you again.
She says, tell Van to remember.
I will.
Points at her forehead.
Poor boy just keeps forgetting all the things. It's really sad.
She says, you need to remember too, though, now.
Thing about the music?
Yes! How did you know about that?
No.
Have you remembered?
Cause, unlike Van, I pay attention.
Very good! You're on your way to remembering.
Oh no.
I'm nothing if not dependable, Sharon. Don't you worry.
She gives you a salute.
Give her a thumbs up.
I shed tears
I'll-
of joy.
And I'll leave.
I'm gonna follow Rezka out and lock the door. I'm not gonna check to see if Van's out first. I'm just gonna lock the door.
Do we really need to roll initiative for this?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, John.
28.
16, 34.
Alright, you can slip out
Jeez.
in time.
Man, this knife sure is trading owners a lot.
Well, now Van can stab everyone.
Alright, let's get this transaction done.
Right.
Okay,
Alright. Or we could
Or?
keep the knife and have another attempt at actually breaking out.
What?
Father McFliverty.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Vescow.
Bam! We gave our word.
No, it's not that. So I have the knife now,
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
and I'm perfectly willing to give it to you. You know,
Oh, no.
for your good cause with Father McFliverty.
Here we go.
However, the fact that you still want to destroy my book troubles me.
Look, I agreed to that for my safety. If you want, look, and you know what? The person I agreed to do that with is Sharon. If you want to renegotiate the terms of my being released from prison, go ahead. But I gave my word.
How about... you can't lie, can you?
Nope.
How about you destroy the tower and then just assume the book was destroyed?
Look, Van,
Yes.
this is about as much as I can stretch things out. Make sure I never see it, and I'll presume that it was destroyed with a tower.
I'll shake on that.
Alright. Because I know you've got your own things going. I know you're not gonna say anything about it. I'm not gonna pry.
Do you trust that his own things going are good things that should happen?
I mean, at this point, like, what does good even mean, right?
Today on Cortex, Brezka has an existential crisis.
What even is good,
I'm
man?
doing my best what I'm given here.
Alright. It's a deal. I give him the knife.
Alright. Thank you. Let's get this done. Let's free a man.
You do notice, however, that the knife seems to be much less shiny. Like, it used to glow with, like, a white light, and it no longer does so.
Ah.
I mean, it's
Nice,
the same knife,
smooth, Van. Smooth.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, this is way beyond what I know, so I don't know what would cause this to stop glowing.
Maybe Sharon slipped in a decoy?
She's not that smart.
Is she, though?
She might be.
Belina seems to think she's that smart.
I'm still not
see.
sure whether Sharon
Well,
is
yeah,
actually
we'll
putting
see.
on the dumb act.
Is it still glowing a little bit?
No.
So it's not glowing at
Yep.
all. Man, that's okay.
Do you want to get the orb from Jakey Boy as a backup?
The orb is important for some reason.
The orb?
Oh.
The blue
Is it,
stone. The
sorry,
blue
stone.
stone.
No.
The dark thingy, whatever.
Yeah, I would definitely advocate not giving the stone to Bulina.
Okay.
If you had to give her the choice between your armor and that stone, I'd say it'd probably be better for you to give her the armor.
Yeah, that's my take too. Well, okay, we'll present her the knife. If it's wrong, whatever, we'll know. We'll know. And this will be proof that Sharon is a smart person that you guys just are weird about.
I don't want to prove that.
Well, we'll see
I
what
hope
happens.
it does get proved, just so Van is wrong. Van is wrong.
It's already wrong about the source of my powers.
Hey, that's because you said you got stabbed once. You didn't say you got stabbed a second time to give you powers.
I just said I was stabbed. I didn't think that numbers were important.
Of course they're important.
Whatever.
Right.
So
Okay.
anyway,
So we'll
you're all headed back to
make your way back.
Bulina's.
Yep.
Yep.
You head back to Bulina's.
Yes.
And you're not
Did
trying
it.
to stealth back or anything.
Nah.
Nope.
So yeah, you'll come up to Bulina. She stopped and she says, "Oh, Rizcow, it's lovely to see you again."
Hey, Belina. So
Hey, Rizcow.
I know you want to be on your way, so I don't want to leave you hanging. This is the knife that Van lifted from Sharon.
She kind of
I
looks
wave.
at it for a second and she says, "There's no magic left in this thing. The magic was drained
Oh, for
out."
Christ's sake.
Right. How?
That explains the glowing not anymore.
She says, "Did Sharon stab you with this?
Yes.
Then it's probably in you right now."
Oh, that wouldn't make sense. So it's more like a syringe than a knife.
Well, I don't know how you would extract the power from the knife. That's far beyond anything I know. I'd love
That
to
was a
know how
wonderful
she
waste
did
of
it.
time.
Do you remember anything about how she did this?
She just stabbed me in the head. By definition, it's kind of hard to see.
Well, roll me an
Your own
intelligence
forehead.
willpower.
Alright. So you can't re-roll
Nope.
anything because it's a main one, so I got a 3.
Yeah, you do not remember at all the special other thing that she did.
I got stabbed. That
That's
kind
fair.
of takes up my memory of that time. That and the music. Sorry, Belina. It was a more traumatic moment than I care to admit.
That's fine. It would be. It makes sense. She says, "I do sense something else, though. Something else of intense holy energy. I don't think it's your armor." She kind of points at Van and she says, "It's Van, isn't it?
Yes?
You seem to have something."
I do?
"Yes. Something with intense holy energy."
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna start sifting through my items and showing them one at a time to Bulina.
I take notes of everything.
I'm gonna watch to see if I can work out what it is.
Okay, I take out telescope.
Nope.
I take out receipt of ownership for Sasha Ray.
That's it! No.
I take out the black rune, the black stone with the rune.
She says, "Yes, that's it. Where did you find this?"
So it's not the one coin then.
No, it is not
Yeah,
the one.
So show her all of your coins one at a time. One of them's going to be it.
Oh, I
The
found
one that's
this
owed to me.
in an old church.
I would be willing to trade Father McFlippity for that.
I mean, it doesn't really do anything for us.
This is true, but
Now that he knows
I
it's
don't-
worth something, he doesn't want to trade it. More or less.
I mean, I mean, I don't really care about Father McFlippity.
Look, Van. Even though we're gonna give back the knife, our deal with that still holds. If you give the knife, the stone.
I suppose. Fine. You can have this if you like.
Yes, thank you. This is more valuable than you know. Go
Great.
ahead, take Father McFlippity if you want.
Nothing is more value than a person's life, Belina.
She says, right, I had forgotten that.
I like that we're completely ignoring the other slave all this time too. He's a Satanist though, so.
Well, whatever. He doesn't count.
She says, yes, please, let me show you to where I'm keeping him.
Please do.
And she shows you to one of the caravan carriages. She opens the door, and Father McFlippity is chained to a wall there. And she takes out a big old key, and she unchains him, and she says, you may go with your ward, or whatever Rezcow is to you.
Alright, I'm gonna carefully take Father McFlippity in my hands.
And Father McFlippity says,
her.
oh, my dear boy, have you come to rescue me?
Yes, I have.
Oh, thank
Heroic
goodness.
pose.
People like Bulina and him, and she points to Van, are here to ruin the world and plunge it
Okay,
into darkness.
I knew it! I knew
okay,
it! I
listen-
shout.
Listen here, old man. I just traded one of my personal belongings for your rancid life. A little bit of respect would be good.
He says, oh, my child, I do not respect people who are going to plunge our world into eternal night.
Look,
I mean, he
Father,
might pretty
don't
cool.
worry about him. He keeps forgetting everything.
Yeah, and he owes me a coin.
And then
Shut up,
Father
John.
McFlippity
Hey,
passes
stupid.
out.
Shut up, Hannah.
Alright, so I guess we'll have an extra passenger on the boat. Because I'm not sure what else to do with him.
Put him in the crate.
From the larder.
Shut him in with Sharon to have all of the meat and bottle cap talks that he wants.
Does Jakey Boys have a private bathroom?
Yes.
I'm gonna...
This was
Turn
actually
on the
established
tub
before,
for-
so yes, he does.
Right. So I'm gonna turn on the tub for Father McFlippity to
Alright.
go in.
Meanwhile, I'm going to pop over and handle Sturge.
Oh,
Poor
man.
Sturge been waiting for a billion years.
Sorry,
Whoa.
Sturge.
Oh, it's okay.
Who are
I
you
just
talking
didn't-
to?
Myself.
Oh dear. What
I've
about?
been having my own podcast.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been talking about random crap.
What were you talking about?
That's the end of Sturge Podcast #1. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Sorry that took so long.
No, it's fine. I was just talking about random crap.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyways,
So yeah, you're
What's up?
headed to Kamek's place.
yeah, I forgot what for. Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I was gonna head to Kamek's place.
Alright. So yeah,
Cool.
you head to Kamek's place. And he's sitting there working on a... Yeah, he answers the door. He says, Jakey boy, I've been seeing a lot of you lately.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So, what is your opinion now of that whole exchange with Belina?
It seemed to go well.
I know. But do you know why? Like,
Why what?
why she wants those angels?
Well, she's going to be delivering them to King Koopa.
King Koopa,
Of course.
are you sure about that?
I can't imagine why she would lie to me.
Well, she doesn't care much for you.
What do you mean?
She wants to get... What she's doing right now is she's trying to kind of make a balance between every, like, kind of power, you know, the powers. If you understand what I mean.
No, I don't.
So, you know, we have the zebras, obviously.
Obviously.
You've heard of Stone Mind?
Unfortunately.
You have Mushroom Jesus.
Belina used to be of Stone Mind, you know. She left him.
Oh, really? Okay. There was a Mushroom Jesus, and then the Satanist.
Of course.
Yeah. So those 4 powers, apparently they all exist, and the thing is, what she's doing is she's trying to balance them all in a way that kind of gets rid of them, I think.
I know that Belina is involved with ancient matters. You remember those ruins, and the library within?
Yes.
Many of those books were written by an ancient civilization. Long, long ago, far before even the Mushroom Kingdom was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Belina has been researching those powers and those people. I don't know anything more than that. She's been assisting me with my research. She's been quite kind about it. She built that, wonderful, protection from my sensitive materials that your friend Van went into.
The thing is, she's a snake.
Well, I think she's a boo, actually.
I know. I'm talking like figuratively.
Oh. Well, she doesn't look like a snake.
Okay. She's sneaky, alright.
Ah, that seems possible. I never really care for such things. I don't think too much about them.
She might have alternative motives than what you're wanting.
I see. What would you have us do?
I don't know. Because she's been leaving on the caravan now, but at the same time, those angels are a threat. So maybe we should try and investigate those books you were talking about.
The books?
And kind of, like at that ancient library you were talking about.
Well, there was that book of your friend Van. I have a copy of it.
But is it enough?
I don't know.
Knowledge?
I know Belina has a copy. She's been trying to translate it.
Have you been able to translate it?
I've been working on it, but it's quite difficult. I know a little bit of it, but from what I can tell, it talks about the 4 gods and the obelisks, but I don't know anything more than that.
Okay.
Something about why they were constructed, or some such. I think there may be instructions for how to construct them even, but again, I'm not sure.
Okay. But that's my take on the situation right now.
Well, if it would make you feel at all any better, I can send someone to watch the caravan. Covertly.
That would probably be wise.
Well, think nothing of it. I'll send one of my finest spies.
Excellent. That sounds like a plan.
Very good.
All right. When do you say we are lifting off again?
In about an hour.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you. If there's anything you need, sure.
I won't hesitate to ask. Don't worry.
Cool. And I leave.
All right. When you get back to your room, you see everyone is gathered there, and you hear a splashing sound in the tub. And I'm going to return.
Whoa.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yours was faster than
I
ours.
feel kind of bad.
I know.
Jakey boy, just don't be surprised when you look in your tub.
I hear splashing. Like, someone's obviously taking a bath or...
Well, making a long story short, we'd managed to secure Father McFlivity.
Okay. Was anybody mad? Did someone find out?
No, I honestly, it went pretty alright.
You know that Belina's probably gonna come back after us, or something.
Yeah, but for now, things are pretty
She was
alright.
super nice to you.
No.
Yeah, honestly...
Yeah. We bought him off her, basically.
Yeah.
What?
For a stone I picked up in the church that had the Bible.
Van! Why did you give it to her?
What? do you even know what it was?
I don't. What was it?
It's literally a stone with a rune on it.
Why would you give it to her?
because Rezkow and I came to an agreement about my book.
Sort of.
Oh.
Look,
what?
TLDR, I think that a stone is worth the price of a life.
She wanted something of like a angelic power, and she either wanted your stone or this, and I think it's very good that she didn't get the stone that you have.
I agree. I like the stone. I'm gonna tie it around my neck.
And as a bonus, we scored Sharon's magic knife.
Which is not magic anymore.
Wait, so,
Yeah, it's kind of just a knife.
It's a nice
Wait, you
white
took
knife.
you took her knife?
Well, we thought of using that as a trade, but the magic's gone. It's in me now, that's why. Also, yeah, confirmed. Holy magic, not void magic.
Holy magic. What does that mean?
Well, I have holy powers, not...
Rezkow neglected to say he got stabbed a second time to get holy powers.
I said I was stabbed. I didn't think saying
twice.
The number of times.
The double stab.
I mean,
You're the one who made assumptions, Van.
Look, I meant stab in a plural way. It's not my fault if English grammar does not distinguish.
I'm assuming Belina was talking crap about me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Not surprising.
He
But
keeps calling you Jonathan, which...
Hey, that's weird. I don't agree with that.
But like, I mean, she was pretty pleasant with us. But yeah, she's mad that you killed her dad.
Nah, she can deal with it.
So, but like, I don't think she's that dangerous. Like, she's concerned with things that are a bigger deal than us.
I don't have trust.
Look, if ever you think Belina's around, tell me, and I'll try to be close by.
Remember, guys, we gotta be in pairs, and that was kind of my bad for not being in the pair for about half an hour.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that. By the way,
No,
it took a while.
It's fine.
What were you up to?
I was just talking to Kamek, asking him some questions.
Anything new / interesting / cool?
Well,
Did you score us the airship?
might be. No, I didn't ask. But that book that we were talking about, you know,
Van's book.
apparently it might have instructions on how to construct the obelisk.
Really?
Yes,
That would be useful.
but in translating the text is a little hard.
Yeah, I know. I tried it once.
Yeah, Kamek is in the process of it right now and struggling.
So what you're saying is that what you could do is just wait until he's done translating it, steal it, and then we can reconstruct obelisks.
I mean, we could borrow it.
That
You
too.
hear Father McFlippity
Yeah.
from the other room, and he says, "No, my child, we must destroy those books."
Well, but no, what if we could restore the obelisk instead of destroying
No,
them?
my child, the obelisks must be destroyed. They are holding
Why?
our Lord and Savior back. Only
see,
when they're all gone can
when you say
Mushroom
it-
Jesus come to our world and bring about the
right.
end.
I
Yeah.
try to speak
See,
like at a
that-
low
Bring about the
volume.
end.
Sorry,
Slowly
the phrase
shut
there
the door.
sounds like having the obelisks around is a good thing.
Yeah, I
Look,
vote for
let's-
that.
Let's.
Because
There are things we don't have to say
Mush-
to Father McFlippity. Shh.
Mushroom Jesus aside, bring about the end sounds like a bad idea.
No,
Yeah,
bring
I'd rather
about
bring-
Mushroom Jesus himself. Don't you want to meet him, my child? And he splashes back and forth.
Can we just close that
Does he
door?
have clothes?
Hey, he needs air. Like, that's what fishes need, right? Water and air.
I'm gonna just go and close the door.
Oh, he's a fish. McFlip. Aw.
He says,
I got
"Be
it.
warned, my child. Do not restore the obelisks." And you close the door.
I
So,
disagree because I
We're
don't like the
definitely
idea.
doing that, right?
I think restoring the obelisks is the best decision.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather not have an apocalypse, personally.
Agreed.
So why is the choice destroy them or restore them? What's happening to them currently?
Weird things. They're in they're sort of apparently they sort of balance each other out, and when there's some missing, they kind of go somewhat haywire.
Like, the reason why there's angels flying around and a whole bunch of weird powers leaking all over the place, like that's why.
Also, Kamek thinks that Belina is taking the angels to King Koopa.
To kill King Koopa or
no,
to help King Koopa?
I don't know. That's what Kamek thinks. I don't believe him. But that's what he told me.
Right.
I mean, that just feels like less important than what we're dealing with.
Still, just some information that I remembered. So.
I mean, I'm glad to know it. It's gonna be an interesting new enemy for the Mario games.
Heck yeah.
Undead Metal Angels.
Just like in Super Mario Brothers 2.
Super Mario 64, that's where the metal cap came from.
It's like
so they're Chuckyas. I get it.
It's a combination of the metal cap and the wing cap.
Oh god.
Oh no. They're pieces of the angels.
Yes.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just head out.
I guess, yeah, we're just gonna hide it out for the rest of the boat trip.
Alright, if you like.
I mean, there's not really a lot else we can do.
Alright.
I go talk to Sharon.
Oh god.
Sure.
I get
I
get a grape soda.
Alright, let's pop in.
I'm gonna follow you.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah,
Me too.
Always. Pairs. Please.
I want to say hi to
Are we dropping in then?
Sharon.
I followed.
We're all following.
Everyone's following?
Yes.
I want to say hi to Sharon. I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys all head to Sharon's.
Oh wait, can I drag Van aside before we go in quickly?
Sure.
Voice 3.
Do you?
Do it.
You guys
We
can
don't
go
need
into
to get a
voice
voice
3
through.
if you want.
We don't need to get a voice 3.
Okay.
So you successfully stole a knife from Sharon a minute ago,
Yeah.
which turned out to be pointless. Didn't someone say
Well, it
she
had a
also had
point.
an? Well, yeah. Didn't someone say she also had an amulet? Presumably
I
that's
guess.
presumably that isn't pointless.
You want me to try and pickpocket her again
Yes,
for something we don't necessarily need?
correct. But that also we might benefit from Sharon not having.
If you want to
True.
try.
But, no? No, John.
Fine. I thought I would just put the option there for you.
I mean, you can try and take it if you want.
I go in.
Alright. Sharon looks at you and she says, "Oh, hello, Jakey boy."
Hey, what's up? Here's a grape soda.
She says, "Someone stole my knife."
Really?
What a shame.
Oh dear.
I think I saw it earlier.
Yeah, it was probably Rezcow or somebody.
I
don't know
it
why
was-
they don't trust me.
It was
it's
probably
just a knife,
Kamek.
right?
He's doing all sorts of shady things.
She says, "Yeah, it's just a knife. Doesn't have any power anymore." I could have told them that, though.
Yeah.
Hi,
Anyways.
Sharon. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's Caesar.
Oh, Caesar! You're with the stone mine now.
Kind of?
Oh, I can
Yeah.
fix that if you want.
Don't do it.
Dun dun. Do it.
I don't even know what powers I have, so I'll keep them for now, but that
Okay.
honestly is tempting.
Well, whenever you decide you want them to go away, just come to me.
Sounds good.
What's going on, Mr. Jakey boy?
Oh, nothing much. You might have had an idea that the angels were being moved out.
Yeah, it's gonna be lonely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
With this stone, you know, I was kind of helping the angels being moved. Well, I kind of gripped on the stone, making all this darkness appear, you know? And,
She says it's not actually darkness, you know. She kind of winks
well,
at
then
you.
what is it?
It's another place. It's just often like darkness.
Another place. Well, how do I get there?
Oh, you'll get there when you hear the sounds.
Ah.
So I just have to find this room?
Oh, you've seen it.
Yes.
When you get that room, you need to save us.
What's special about that room?
It's where a lot of bad things happen. Or they have happened. They happened a long time ago.
Do you know what it is?
I don't exactly. I remember it, but I don't think I've been there yet.
Again, with remembering stuff you couldn't possibly be there for.
Yes! You were there too, Van.
No, I wasn't.
Van, do you remember a green room
A green room?
with green curtains?
Roll an intelligence willpower check, Van.
Oh man. Crit fail. Crit fail.
Shush.
You remember, you have plot points, you can spend them.
Yeah. 12.
12? It's not that bad. Here, I'll tell you what you remember, Van.
Okay.
One moment, I have to find the file. So I wasn't expecting this to come up yet. Well, I'll just say it. Van, you remember a song.
A song?
A very
Jingle
faint
bells.
song. Kind of jazzy, almost. Not quite jazzy, but kind of like elevator music. Yeah, it's a lot like elevator music. But that's all you can really access.
When editing the video, put some elevator music in.
No, don't. Because I actually have a thing. But, yeah,
enough.
that's what you remember.
I just look confused and don't say anything.
Sharon looks at you expectantly.
Nothing comes to mind, Sharon.
Oh, someday you'll remember. You're going to need to.
Hey, and if you do know, you gotta let us know, right?
What?
Sure.
Oh.
Was there a reason we came down here?
I mean, I don't know what you guys were doing.
Was there a reason you came down here?
Me? I wanted to ask questions.
Right.
And a grape soda.
She raises
I
her
wanted
grape
to say hi
soda.
to Sharon.
Sharon says, Caesar, just be aware. I'm always available if you want to get rid of your stone mind powers. Think of me like a washing machine.
I think Belina can get rid of powers too.
Well, I got rid of her powers.
Right, she mentioned that.
So, Rezko said he had holy powers.
Yes. From that knife.
What's a holy power? Don't mind me asking.
Oh, it's powers related to the mushroom Jesus. He doesn't really have holy powers. He has something of a facsimile of them.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. And I leave.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna leave again. And once everyone's
Same.
out, lock the door.
She says, wait
Wait,
a
no,
second.
Caesar.
Before you go, she says, let me tell you all about my new bottle caps.
I
She
lock
says,
the door
"You're
quickly.
I go back to the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. We're all back.
Whoa.
Where
Yeah.
did Hannah go?
Pyro
Had to go to bed or
is-
something.
the Slip took over. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Normally she goes sleep like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, so, Jakey boy, what's this green room you're on about?
Okay. So, the stone. It's interesting. Alright, so those angels that I was helping escort, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just moving
Mhm.
along, and I kind of grip the stone. And, well, this darkness kind of went around one of the angels, and I saw this green room.
Huh.
With green curtains.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. He just created that cloud of darkness, and it was normal for me, but,
That's where I gotta get to go. Somehow.
Yeah, that sounds not dissimilar to what I encountered in Carrick's Tower.
Wait, so you have seen a green room?
No, but I've been in a place that was full of darkness and led to weird places that the two idiots that were with me apparently didn't see.
Ah. Interesting.
So maybe So, Sharon said that the darkness is not darkness, it's in fact a place. So if maybe that's what's downstairs in Kammik's Tower, it's just a place.
It certainly
Instead
seemed
of
like a different dimension when I went through the darkness.
So wait, when I press the stone, darkness is it's just a place.
Well, I mean, do you
Is that
want to
what we're
squeeze it?
guessing?
So
I'll squeeze it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I
can see a bunch of
explored it several
darkness
times.
going, like, around you.
So presumably if this is supposedly a place rather than darkness, this stone is like a gateway or a portal of some kind?
Like a key, maybe?
Maybe.
So it shows a place that's dark everywhere except for specific places that you can find.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think when it interacts with some super magic or something.
I'm going
Stuff
to
will
take
happen.
out the holy gun and wave it around and see what happens. Presumably nothing, but let's try it anyway.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Stone mine falls on you.
Hey guys, what's up?
So mine was a thwomp all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, jokey boy, I didn't want to say anything in front of Sharon, but I remembered something.
Huh.
Yeah?
I remember jazz.
It's not jazz. It's like elevator music. There's a
Okay.
distinction.
Elevator music.
Like a xylophone. You remember a xylophone? Let's say.
That's it? Just elevator music? That's pretty cool, I guess.
Are you certain it wasn't a Celesta?
I like elevator
I
music
have
as
no
much as the next guy, but why is that important?
Because it just pops into my head and it's something I've never heard before.
I mean,
Sharon remembers Van being a place that he doesn't
Yeah,
remember
that
being
too.
except for this.
So it's just elevator music.
Yeah. I didn't see anything, at least not yet.
Well,
But yeah, Sharon's told me before that she remembers being with me, quote, a long time ago.
how old is Sharon?
Well, I can tell you I hadn't met Sharon until ASMT, and that was
I know.
what?
Yeah, we keep forgetting things.
How old are you, Van?
How old are you?
Let me check my thing. I am
It's not
ageless.
It's not in our... Yeah, it's not in our stats.
I am a level 3.5 mushroom person.
Caesar should level up. Maybe.
That is
Yeah,
true.
isn't it sad though that in all this time we're only 2 levels more?
Hey, look, you get level ups whenever I tell you. This isn't fucking D&D.
Yeah.
I don't want too much power creep bullshit.
Well, more knowledge that we don't know what it applies to. And
We did it.
I'm just gonna go to bed. See you guys later.
All right. So unless any of you have anything in particular you want to do on the next session, you will have reached the Koopa Tower. We can
Hell
start
yeah.
from there.
Nothing in
Yeah.
particular
Yeah,
from what I
Sounds
can
good.
tell. Unless you want to take over the airship.
If you guys really are sold on
boy.
that, I can plan shit.
I think it's just one guy.
John just really wants an airship.